co-founders of the Element Showcase. These are the co-founders, Frederick Bouchardi and Jeffrey Lawson. And thank you so much everybody for coming here tonight. We are really excited to present the Indie FiFi here at the Element Showcase. Thank you so much for the Fragrance Foundation for your support. And I'm going to give the word to Frederick.
Thank you. It's actually the 1-year anniversary of Elements, and it's really cool to see people who've been around since the first one, and then a lot of new, welcome, fresh faces. We actually sat down with the Fragrance Foundation a few months ago, maybe half a year ago, to describe how, to sort of discuss how the independent designers in the fragrance world might have more access to the foundation. And so this award is the result of that, and we are very pleased. So thanks again for coming. And I'm going to introduce Bruce Teitelbaum, who is the CEO of RPG, and he is generously sponsoring the reception tonight.
We are thrilled to be here tonight to support the Indie FiFi competition of the year. The Indie category is one that we hold very close to our hearts and a concept that we support greatly. 21 years ago, when I started the Royal Promotion Group, now officially known as RPG, we were considered a small indie startup company. Innovative, creative, and willing to do anything to succeed, we plowed forward with excitement and passion. Now today, with offices and manufacturing facilities spread throughout North America, Canada, and Asia, we are a true leader employing close to 500 people globally. Our original core values are ones we have never let go of. As a company that designs, develops, and manufactures displays, fixtures, and retail environments, we have made it a practice and commitment to help foster many indie brands. I have an interesting quick story to tell you here tonight. Over 20 years ago, when we were just starting out, I received a phone call from Bobby Brown. And I immediately thought to myself, why would Bobby Brown, the singer, be calling me? So I anxiously took the call, only to find out it wasn't the Bobby Brown that I thought it was. First of all, she was a woman. Second of all, she was making lipsticks in her garage and not record albums. And she wanted to sell her 8 perfect shades of lipstick to Bergdorf Goodman. But at the time, they wouldn't entertain the thought unless she had the perfect retail presence and a display to sell them on. So at their recommendation, she called us. We all know the rest is history. We have had the privilege to be involved with a variety of small, unknown, startup indie brands. And some of them you might be familiar with, like Philosophy, Smashbox, Bliss, Carol's Daughter, Yes to Carrots, Deborah Littman, Burt's Bees, and Clarisonic, just to name a few. I remember when we started out driving a van to Bloomingdale's at 3 o'clock in the morning to set up the displays for the first Donna Karan fragrance launch that they had at the time. The feeling that we could accomplish anything was our driving force. The excitement of being new, small, innovative, and creative opens up many doors and a world of possibilities for everyone and potential growth. We've had the privilege to also work with some amazing brands here in this room tonight, 21 Drops being one of them, and a personal favorite of mine, Bellefleur. Just amazing, amazing brands. We prided ourselves on helping to build and pioneer numerous brands. Today's indie brands are clearly tomorrow's mega brands. So I congratulate all of you for taking the leap of faith, creating something that I'm sure you hold very, very close to your hearts. Keep it moving. It's not only welcome in our industry, but it's a true necessity. And best of luck to all the nominees and the participants, and we're very pleased to be here tonight. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. What a great attendance for our first ever FiFi Indie Award ceremony and celebration at Elements Showcase. Many thanks to Frederick Bouchardy, Ulrich Lang, and Jeffrey Lawson for giving the foundation the opportunity to shine a spotlight on the indie category by presenting the first Indie FiFi Awards at Elements. We appreciate your partnership and cooperation and look forward to what we hope will be many more FiFi Indie ceremonies at Elements. It's a good start. And a gracious thank you to Bruce Teitelbaum and RPG for sponsoring this fun and festive ceremony and celebration. And to Givaudan for its very generous congratulatory gift, a check in the amount of $10,000 to be awarded to tonight's winner, along with the Crystal FiFi Award. This will certainly provide an extra measure of support and encouragement to these talented, creative, free spirits. We thank you, Cos Policastro, for always stepping up. When we first mentioned this award at an executive board meeting, Cos's hand went up immediately and he said, I'll give a $10,000 check to the winner in this category. So thank you, Cos. The foundation would also like to recognize the input and guidance of the Indie Committee, whose mission it is to support the excellence, talent, and artistry of indie perfumes, celebrate their individuality and craftsmanship, give a voice to the indie brands, and address any issues and concerns that are important to the group as a whole. I would like to name each of the Indie Committee members, if you could bear with me, please. Mandy Aftel of Atelier Perfumes, who is also co-chair of the committee. Arnaud Adrian of Robertet. Frederick Bouchardy of Joya Studio. Carl Gradle of Avis Stilistus. Virginia Bonifilio of the Fashion Institute of Technology. Denise Capizalo from Barney's, New York. Rodrigo Floru of Givaudan Fragrances. Victoria Furlova of Blonde de Jasmine. Carrie Meredith from the blog Eyeliner on a Cat. And Ralph Schweiger of Mine. And of course the Fragrance Foundation. When we got together, we said, how do we define indie? And this is what we came up with. Indie is defined as an established artisanal brand that has been on the market for at least 2 years, is not distributed or owned by a large company, and is sold in 1 to 50 doors, or stores I should say, in the U.S. In December of 2011, the Fragrance Foundation and the Indie Committee recognized 36 indie fragrances launched. You have to be quiet because soon we're coming to the good part. So we recognized 36 indie fragrances launched in 2011 as the official FiFi Indie Award nominees. These 36 fragrances represented 30 brands. We were amazed at the terrific response for this first time ever. And in the years to come, we hope to build on this response. These 36 nominees were placed on the official FiFi Indie ballot, and on January 12th, a distinguished panel of experts had a difficult task of choosing 5 outstanding fragrances based on the criteria provided by the Foundation and the Indie Committee. Each entry was judged on the quality of the juice and the presentation and packaging. The ballots were tabulated by the Foundation's accounting firm, Scorbuto Spector and Company, so it's very legitimate. Please let me announce and thank the FiFi Indie Judging Panel for their time and effort.
special FiFi award that recognizes and, more importantly, celebrates the excellent work being done by the indie brands. When you think about it, and I believe it's already been said by Bruce and Marianne, but when you think about it, most of the classic brands that win accolades from consumers and our industry started out as indie brands. So it's with no surprise that Givaudan has a long history of collaboration and support for indie brands throughout our 300-plus year history. In fact, it's a history, but more a love affair. With brands like Schiaparelli, Jean Patou, Worth, and even today's young entrepreneurs like Maurice Remy at Bond No. 9, Killian Hennessy at Killian, Frederic Malle, Carlos Hubert at Arquis, I have to get the pronunciation right, and my friend Kaya at Six Sense. Indie brands represent the heart of our business. Their attention to detail, their appreciation for the value of fragrance, and their vision drives creative excellence for our perfumers and our developers. As a small token for our appreciation, we're pleased to present a $10,000 award to the winner of this year's Indie FiFi, in appreciation for their inspiration and innovative thinking, because that's what allows all of us as perfumers and evaluators and development people to be the very best that we can be. It's because of these young entrepreneurs, or these entrepreneurs and these young brands, that allow us to create like we always want to create. So a big thank you to all of you, a big congratulations to all of the finalists, and I guess it's time for the envelope.
Envelope, please.
I get to open it right
Let's
here?
open it.
All right.
And when the winner is announced, please come up for your award, and you can say a few remarks if you want.
Please.
And the winner is 06.
And we couldn't have done it without them. So, and also our business partners, Paul Berardi and Eddie Schei, who are not here for photos. So, thank you.